Hello to those few watching. We'll get started in a few minutes. We'll just wait for everyone to join. So yeah, find it if you can get outside, that'd be really good. Get out, get on the grass, get barefoot. So make sure you got your shoes off. I'm gonna run you through a live body weight workout. So yeah, we'll get started in a few minutes. So just start moving around if you're getting prepared to do the warm up, do the workout. So you don't need any equipment for this workout. It'll be complete body weight, all the stuff you can do at home. Hopefully the sun's out where you are. Nice clear day. So we'll wait a couple of minutes and then we'll get started. So make sure you got water by. It's going to be a pretty intense workout once we get going. All right, just another minute or so and then we'll get going. Alright, so welcome guys. I'm Jason from Melbourne Muscular Therapies for those that don't know. So today I'm going to be running you through a complete body weight workout from home. So I'm just down in my backyard at the moment because we're unable to work. So yeah, we've been off work for about 6 weeks now and probably another 6 weeks. But in total been about 3 months that we've been away from work. So just thinking how I can get out and help you guys out there that might be in lockdown or yeah, finding it tough to do workouts at home. So I'm going to help you guide through workouts that we would do if we're at work and being able to take our clients through it. All right. So we're just going to go through a warm up to start with. So just getting everything loose. If you've been sitting down a lot of the day, you'll just get everything moving, particularly through the back and around the arms. Then we'll go through some activations of the glutes and core, and then we'll get into the circuit. So, and then I'll run you through all the different exercises we're going through. All right, so for the warm up, we're just going to start to move the shoulders around and loosen everything up around the shoulders. So just start rolling the shoulders back and forwards. you might just start to feel where you're a little bit tight through the pecs or the shoulders. So just start with small ones first. Then you can start to make big circles going backwards to start with. So really, you can go one arm at a time. Open that shoulder up, open the pecs up. You can do side to side. Then we can go forwards. Then just moving everything through the shoulders, warming up the arms, forwards and backwards. Then we're just going to work on some rotation through the trunk and the core. So rotate side to side. You can even have the arms out in front, rotating forward. Keep your hips relatively straight. Just rotating through, opening the lower back up, opening the mid back up, opening up through the chest. It's a good one if you've been sitting down or you're quite immobile through your back. This is a good way to loosen it up. Just get some movement through everything. Oh, you can start to come down, come up, lean backwards, open everything up. Oh. Don't forget to breathe. Then we're just going to go through some slam pattern type work. So we're going to wind up onto our tippy toes, push your bum back and slam through. Alright, so we're working that hip hinge pattern. So winding up and slam through. Wind up onto your tippy toes, push your bum back and slam. And let it all out. We're going to do about 10 of these. This is just getting us used to pushing our bum back, softening the knees. That's going to be good for if we're learning to deadlift, teaching you guys to deadlift. So up, bum back, slam and soft. Alright. Wind up and slam. Wind up and slam. Alright, once you've warmed that area up and we've done a few slams, we're going to start to do some more rotation work through your back. So you're going to do some windmills. So it's going to be opposite hand to opposite foot and coming back and rotating through. So touching the inside of the foot and rotating out the other way. So taking it a bit further and then coming up. Ooh, shake it all out. Should be starting to get nice and limber now. Getting some movement through all your back, your arms, your hips. Now we're going to start to go through some activation work. So we're going to go through some glute activations first. So we're going to go through pelvic thrusts and then single leg pelvic thrusts. So we're going to move lying on your back. Back completely flat. We want to make sure that we're tucking our pelvis down. So posteriorly tilt so our lower back is flat on the ground. Pushing into the hips into the ground and coming up. Slowly back down. So you're rolling your back down. You're not finishing with an arch in your lower back. Okay, so backs down, squeeze up, and then slowly back down. So we're going to do 30 reps here. And control. 4, squeeze up, and slowly back down. You can play around with where your feet are at. You can have them closer, further away. That'll help you get more or less hamstring activation as well. Make sure you're keeping your knees out over your toes and you're not letting them fall in or push out. Up and down. Squeeze. You should feel this one in your glutes. If you're not, really try and consciously think about squeezing your bum muscle. Just to start to get that signaling going there. Another thing to make sure you're doing is keeping your feet facing directly forward. So your toes shouldn't be turned out at all. So you want feet facing forward. You want to get out of those bad patterns and bad habits. So if you start training with your feet turned out, that's how you're going to start to move, and that's going to create compensations and movement patterns that you don't want. A few more. Once you're onto your 30th, hold at the top for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Now we're going to move on to single leg thrusts. So similar thing, lying on your back, one leg out, and then we're going to slowly thrust up and slowly back down. So try and make sure that you're controlling your hips down and not just flopping back down. All right, so we're going to do 10 on each leg, nice and controlled. Same thing, keep your back nice and flat, stay in that posterior tilt. And on the last one, hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down, swapping over. Really feel the glutes starting to burn now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Controlling it every rep. 9, and last one, and hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, so you should be starting to feel glutes and hamstrings activating there. It's always really important when you're doing any sort of lower body workout, make sure you activate the glutes first, as quite often they're, in a lot of people, they are weak, so they're underactive. So you want to make sure you activate the glutes first. Even if you're going for a run, activate the glutes first, just to make sure that area is functioning properly and you're not overusing your quads or your hamstrings. All right, so the next thing we're going to do, we've got 3 reps of planking. So with our plank, we want to make sure that we're working on neutral spine, so maintaining the straight back the whole way. So we don't want to have any curves. So we're going to be drawing our belly button in. So you want to suck your belly button in like that. So don't have your belly button pushed out, suck your abs in, tense your glutes, so squeeze your bum, staying in that posterior tilt, and then flattening your mid back out so you're not hunched like this. All right, so I've got 3 reps and we'll be going for about 20 to 25 seconds holding on each side. All right, so you want your arms facing out straight. We're going to start on our knees, make sure your arms are out straight, lifting up, and dropping in there. So bum down, don't want to have it too low and have an arch, so it's a nice straight line. Suck the abs away from the ground, so imagine there's a fire under your stomach. You got to pull your belly button away. Try not to curve through your mid back. And squeeze the glutes as well, keep them engaged. Go for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. So when you're planking correctly, you shouldn't be holding a plank for a minute. You should be 20 to 30 seconds. If you're activating the core right, you're maintaining that neutral spine. 20 to 30 seconds should be really hard. Your body should actually be physically shaking if you're activating it correctly. If you're not doing it right, you will be able to hold for longer, but we want to do good reps, good clean reps, quality over quantity. All right, so we're going again, coming up, drop your hips down, suck the belly button in, tense the glutes, keep your head nice and neutral as well, draw your chin back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. One more to go. Should be feeling that in your abs and in your glutes. A little bit around your ribs and your mid back if you're really expanding through your rib cage. All right, one more to go. So arms facing forward. And go. Dropping in, keeping everything straight. Keep the belly button drawn in the whole time. Abs on, glutes on, mid back flat. Getting out of those rounding postures and those arched lower back. Get the glutes on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, good work. So now we're going to go into some more standing glute activation. So we're going to go through our functional glute exercise. So this is going to be as if we're replicating a walking and running type pattern. So coming back a bit further here. So you're going to start 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Your measure is if you kneel down, your knees should be in line with the front toes. That's your measure there. Start your opposite hand forward. Lean your weight over your front glute. So I'll change over. So I'm leaning, so this glute's going to take the weight. Back foot is just lightly touching for balance. This arm's out straight. And then we're going to come up, hold our balance for a couple of seconds, and then push that leg back, keeping the weight on this leg, touch lightly on the ground, and coming back up. Work on your balance, work on squeezing this glute at the top, and back down. We're going to do 10 reps on each side, nice and slow, hold at the top, and back down. That's 3. Coming up, up nice and tall in our neutral posture, so we're not hunched. Back down. Work on your balance, keep it nice and slow, try not to rush it. Work on feeling everything through your foot. Oh, bit wobbly. One more. Right. And the last one, hold for 5 seconds at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Shake it out, that glute should be burning. You might feel a little bit in the calf if your glute isn't working properly and you're trying to grip the ground too much with your foot. So try and really feel it through that glute. So we're going to swap over, do the other side. Coming up, and hold. I can already feel this side feels more balanced for me. You might notice on yourself, one side's stronger than the other. As you're pushing back, this knee is softening. It's not staying straight, but it's not coming forwards. Coming up. Last one and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. So we've got one more exercise in our warm-up. This is going to be an isometric lunge. So we're going to hold a lunge 30 seconds, all right, each side. So I'm going to demo it for you. So 1 foot forward, 90 degrees, back knee at 90 degrees as well. And then I'm just going to demonstrate first. You're going to lift off and hold. Just a couple of inches off the ground, not too high, so that back knee stays low. And then just so you can see front on, you're going to rotate your upper body slightly forward. All right? You've got a 30-second hold. Ready? And go. This one will start to burn. You can also play around with some ground tension here. So push the front leg forwards against the ground and the back leg backwards. You might pull them together. All right, the last 10 seconds, you're going to go into a calf raise on your front leg. So lift that heel off, work on balance, holding there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing up, shake them out. Should be feeling the quads there. Swapping over. Oh, burning. All right. The other way around now. Rotate over that front leg again, so you're rotating the other way. And go. Lifting up. Keep balance. one. Oh. All right, going to that calf raise on your front foot. Oh. It's a really good exercise for strengthening around your knee and around your hips, around your ankle. Oh. Good for strengthening your tendons and your muscles isometrically. 3, 2, 1, and coming up. Oh, shake that one out as well. Oh. All right, we're going well so far. So now that's the warm-up component of the session done. Now what we're going to move into is our more high-intensity workout. So I've got a circuit set up for you. So it's going to be 6 groups of 2 exercises, and we're going to go through each group 3 times. All right, so you're going to go group 1, 2 exercises, 3 times for each one, then we'll move down to the next group. So we've got 25 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 3 times through. All right, then there'll be a 30-second break in between the groups, and then we'll move on to the next one. So I'll demonstrate the next group in that break. All right, I'll just get the timer set up. Grab a drink if you need one before we get started. Oh. Might be huffing and puffing already, feeling the quads going. Whew. All right, so we're going to have a 10-second countdown. The first group is going to be squats and squat jumps. So the squats, you're going to have wide stance, feet slightly turned out, push your bum back, down and coming up. All right, so down and up. All right, knees aren't coming forward in this. And then the exercise of that is squat jumps. So jump and land soft. So you land in that squat position. If you're not confident with that, just do a little jump and land soft. You can just go up into a bit of a calf raise, but start off, get some air under your feet, jump up, land soft, push your bum back. All right? Here we go, 10-second countdown. So squats for 25 seconds, then we'll have a 10-second rest, then we've got squat jumps. 3, 2, 1, and go. Squats. Keep the knees behind your toes. Don't want the knees coming forward. We're loading up the hips and squeeze up. And rest. 10 seconds off. Then we've got squat jumps. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. Landing soft in this. Make sure your knees aren't coming forward as well. Jumping up, soft. Soft landings. Land on the balls of your feet first, then your heels. Shouldn't be making a noise. And rest. Ooh, 1 round down. Back to squats. Work on the depth of your squat. You might get a bit further down each time. Focus on where your knees are going. Don't let them fall in at the bottom or on the way up. Rest. Squat jumps is next. And go. Big jumps. All legs are going to be on fire. 10 seconds left. Keep going. And rest. 1 more in that group. 1 more of each. 2, 1, and squats. Ten seconds. Keep going. Ooh, rest. Squat jumps. Ooh, getting a bit of a blowout. And go. Ten seconds, keep going. Push all the way through.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, and rest. Oh. All right, so we've got 30 seconds now before we go on to the next group.
3, 2, 1.
So the next group is lunges and lunge running man. So I'll demonstrate those while you're resting. So lunges, stepping out, down and back. Then you're going to go with the other leg and back. Same thing, don't let your knees come too far forward. You're out and back. Keep the shin straight. And then lunge running man down here, fast feet and back down.
2, 1. Exercise.
And go, we're on to lunges. Lunge down and back. Opposite arm comes forward with the leg. Go at your own pace if you haven't worked out for a while.
3, 2, 1.
Work on form. That's it, and rest. So lunge running man. So you start down low, come up, fast feet, and back down. 2, 1, and go. Fast feet and down. With the arms in sync. Arms and legs. 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Rest. Ooh. Good work. Keep going. Back to lunges.
3, 2, 1.
And go.
Exercise.
Ooh, lost the time. I keep going. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Lunge running man.
1.
And go. Oh, legs should be starting to burn.
3, 2, 1.
Rest. Oh, one more of each.
3, 2.
Back to lunges.
Exercise.
And up. Rest. Oh, one more of lunge running man.
3, 2, 1.
And go. And rest. Oh, legs should be jelly. 30 seconds now. So the next group is going to be push-ups and plank to push-up. So get a bit of a less rest from our legs. So push-ups, hit the elbows in close, and then plank to push-up. You start in a plank position, come up, and back down, up and down. We've got 10 seconds. All right, so push-ups are first. 3, 2, 1, and go. If you can't do push-ups, do them on your knees. Have your knees at 45 degrees and then come down. Keep your feet off the ground if you can.
3, 2, 1.
And rest. So plank to push up. So starting the plank, up, and then back down.
3, 2, 1. Exercise.
Try and keep the back flat, don't have a big arch. Don't have your hips too high. Rest. Back to push-ups. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and go. Here's a tough one.
3, 2, 1.
Rest. Plank to push up.
3, 2, 1.
And go. Up and down. And rest. Work. One round of that to go.
3, 2, 1.
Back to push-ups. Keep going.
1.
And rest. Plank to push up.
3, 2, 1.
And go. Up and down. Last one in this group. Ten seconds.
3, 2, 1.
And rest. Good work. Keep going.
3,
All right, the next group is on to core. So we're doing cycle and jackknife. So cycle is elbows to knees, opposite side. And then jackknife, you're starting arms and legs out straight, do a crunch up and touch. I'll demonstrate both. So cycle on your back, knees to elbow, and then jackknife, arms and legs out straight, come up, touch, and back out.
3, 2.
All right, and go. 25 seconds, cycle first.
Three, 1.
Rest. Jackknife. Arms and legs out straight and go. And rest. Whoa, this is going to be a tough group. Back to bicycle. And rest. Back to jackknife. Hope everyone's going well out there. And go. Rest. One more of each. 2, 1, and go. Oh, keep them ticking over if you can. Oh. It's a real killer, this one. 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Rest. And jackknife.
3,
2, 1, and go. Ten seconds.
3, 2, 1.
And rest. Oh. Good work. Keep going. The next group is a Renegade Plank and a walkout. So Renegade Plank, you're in the push-up position, and then you're just going to lift one hand up and back down. Lift the other hand up. Okay? So you're trying to keep your hips square and not rotate too much through your hips when you're lifting the arm up. And then a walkout, starting in here, walk your hands out, and then back in. So we'll start with walkouts. So walk your hands out, and back in. Don't stand all the way up. Ten seconds.
2, 1.
And rest. Renegade Plank. So do this one slowly, hold up for a couple of seconds and then back down. And go. So you lift up slow, keep the hips square and back down. So this one's not necessarily about pace. It's harder if you do it slower. Your core has to switch on. And rest. Walk out. 3, 2, 1, and go. Back in. And rest. Renegade Plank. 2, 1, and go. Lifting up. Try not to rotate your hips too much. Keep them square. 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
And rest. Oh, getting the shakes. One more of each.
3, 2, 1.
And go. Three seconds.
1.
And rest. Alright. Last one in this group, Renegade Plank. Then we've only got one group to go.
2, 1.
And go. And rest. Oh. Good work. Keep going. We're on to the last group now. So we've got speed skaters and scissor jumps to finish. So a skater, starting off in that running position, swap over and land soft. Alright, so pushing off, land on that leg and push off. Scissor jumps, arms and legs in close and jumping up. So you're keeping your feet close together and landing soft. Alright, 5 seconds and we've got skaters. And go. So land on that front leg and push up. Get your arms in sync. Absorb through that hip and knee and ankle. And rest. Scissor jumps. So feet in close, jump and swap over.
3, 2, 1.
And go. Ten seconds. Keep trying to jump. Keep the feet off the ground. Rest. Good work. We're nearly there. And go. Finish off. Just keep trying to do something. If you're struggling. Rest. Scissor jumps.
3, 2, 1.
And go. Five seconds. Keep jumping. Rest. One more of each to go, and we're done.
3, 2, 1.
And go. Good. Legs should be burning. Get it through the glutes. Rest. Last one to go. Scissor jumps. Let's finish off.
1.
And go. Keep them ticking over. 10 seconds left. And rest. Oh, good work. Oh, good work, guys. Oh, I hope you enjoyed that workout. It's a pretty tough one for your first one if you haven't been doing anything for a while. It's a bit of a blowout, but it can be a good marker. You might do that in a few weeks' time. You might find you get through it a lot easier and struggle a lot less. So I'll be doing another workout later this week. We'll keep you updated when that'll be. It'll be another afternoon session, so make sure to join in. And just as I said before, we have been shut for 6 weeks and potentially another 6 weeks till the end of October. So if you guys could make any donations out there, that'd be great. It'd really help the team out a lot as we're unable to get in and help people and do the job that we love. So yeah, if you guys could support us, that'd be great. Any amount is fine. Yeah, but stay tuned. I'll have another workout coming for you later this week. Thank you.